What's up, everybody? This is Super Mike. I want to get into this reparations again because we always have to be reminded of the debt that's owed to us. Reparation is not about closing the wealth gap. These damn demons want to redefine what it's about. You stole labor. Labor is money. Labor is the means of production. Okay, that's what capitalism is. We own our means of production, which is our labor. Okay, so when they stole our enslaved ancestors' labor, okay, then they stole our land. Then they stole our knowledge of history. Okay, we are owed this back. Okay, this is a debt. It's not about closing the wealth gap. It's not about undeserved people and marginalized people and people of color and none of that stuff. Anybody who wants complete and total support from the black community for anything, they have to be pro reparations. They cannot be secondary reparations. But right now, we got to do this strategy. No, you got to be straight up reparations. We need to know if we put you in the spot, you're going to push for our reparations agenda. Otherwise, you will not and you should not get our support. And this should grow more and more. You should not get monetary support. You should not get any voting support. Okay, if you're talking this funny stuff on reparations, people shouldn't be buying your little albums. People should not be supporting your little podcast. So I want to show this by this little so-called rapper Jay French, who I don't even know about. This dude, you see right here, he doesn't even know if he's black. He's from Oklahoma. And his last name is French, Jamal French. So he calls him Jay French. So he's gonna do this interview with the Friedman sister, and this fool don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He's talking about we not owed anything. He's talking about people are doing worse than us, and we don't really need our reparations. He's homeless black people, is ignorant black people like him. His ignorance shows that we need reparations. Reparations is not, it is money. First, money is the first thing, but it's not, it's his ignorance. So look at this.
I don't think we need reparations. I don't think we as black people, as what they call quote unquote black people, need
He don't even know if he black.
reparations as much as we act like we do. We don't need it as much. There are people who are quote unquote white who are poor and doing way worse than us. They're like, y'all need reparations. Look how poor we are. Like,
Yeah,
look at
but it's
the
not
welfare.
about what we need. It's about the debt that is owed to us.
The debt. What? How is it a debt that's owed?
It
By who?
Well, read Randall Robinson's book, The Debt. It'll give you a start with that. I mean,
okay.
it's owned by the
Randall Robbins knows everything, right?
Well, he knows
He's the end all be all of this.
No, but he
See how he talking about something he don't know about and don't want to even learn about.
he helped define the debt. But here's the thing. I mean, the debt is on multiple levels. It's owed by government. It's owed by financial institutions who literally sold us to pay off their bills. It's owed by
sold us when?
And during enslavement.
When it was constitutional to sell us.
But a constitutional is superseded by human rights and decency.
Look, I'm not on the side of the slave masters.
See how he lied because he had to cover for them slave masters and he knew how that looked. He was talking about when it was constitutional as if that was legal, just because they put it in their little stupid funky ass constitution that they can enslave and steal people's labor.
I'm on the side of the enslaved people. Now, I'm saying this. As far as reparations go, that the talk about reparations goes left quickly because we think we're owed something that we're not owed. We got what we were owed, which was freedom. We act.
So freedom for them to keep stealing our money, stealing our land, burning our towns down. They burned over 60 towns. They covered towns in water. They kept stealing our artist stuff. They tricked us on these little debt plantations and sharecropping schemes and stuff like that. That's the freedom he's talking about. So this nigga's dumb, but
actually got that.
So what about the 40 acres and a mule
The
that
40
we were
acres
promised?
I'm saying
without the mule. What about the 40 acres?
I'm saying that's a promise. That's not in the Constitution.
It was actually a field order that was
there's no
made
law.
after.
There's no law. Show me the law right now.
Well, there's a field order that was made and then not honored by the subsequent president that we were supposed to get land.
You said not honored.
Not honored, yes.
Not honored. Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't honor a debt, that means you still owe it.
Okay. So who?
This is how dumb these niggas are. And then they want to be arrogant in their foolishness. Field order number 15, Google that. You know, after the Civil War, they gave up the money and the land, okay? But then they killed Abraham Lincoln, and then Andrew Johnston, the racist, he rescinded it.
Who was the president that didn't honor it?
Johnson.
Well, he owes us that.
No, because he's
4 acres and a mule.
He's a representative of the United States of America.
I'm saying, but that's not the thing. This guy, he said there was a field order that went out right now. Is there a law written for that? Because there's a law. There's a law written.
We have a reparations task force, and they're cropping up in cities, counties, and states all across the country.
Okay,
that's where we are right now.
Yeah, so y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. We can't be supporting nobody who ain't with reparations. Let them be on their side, and we gonna be on our side. I don't care if you call yourself freedmen, foundational Black Americans, you know, American descendants of slavery era, whatever. Okay, but our community, Moors, you know, we think if we change our name, that's gonna make it happen better. No, they know who we are. We're the same people. So let me know what you guys think. Peace.